morning, folks. Mark with Tons of Gas YouTube channel. We are here today, this morning, with a couple new additions to the Tons of Gas collection. A 1985 Ford RS200 Evo. They only made 20 of them, 600 horsepower, extremely raw car, crazy. And then I picked this 1991 Ferrari Testarossa up at Amelia Island auction a couple months ago, maybe 2 months ago. And they actually were both in the same auction. I bought them at the same time. But I wanted to share today the white cars with the red interior. I'm really getting into that. I've loved it. Back in the day, a lot of people didn't like the red. I always liked the red. I thought they were pretty cool. So I'll show you around some of them. But like I said, I bought this from Amelia Island auction. It's a 1991 Ferrari Testarossa V12. These things are really cool. I sold my red one that I had, and I ended up picking this up. So V12, it's really a good highway car. Runs really well, the air's cold. It's just a driving car. It's a big Ferrari. I've had a lot of Ferraris, and I like this just because of the era that it was in, the Testarossa, the Countach, all of those growing up. I really liked them. So I wanted to pick up a white one with red interior, and I got rid of my red one. So it's got a dog leg transmission. So first is down and to the left, and then reverse is straight up. So you got to be careful when newbies drive it. Unfortunately, it does have the automatic seat belts on it. So when you close the door, it kind of gives you a chokehold. But nevertheless, really cool car. It's got 33,000 miles on it. And I like it. The car runs so nice. I just like driving it. I take it out a lot. Up next is the 1992 Diablo, Lamborghini Diablo. Also a V12. I'll show you the engine on that. And it literally takes up half the car. If you remove this, that's the exhaust. It's literally taking up half the car. I straight piped this. My friends over at Eurowise did the straight pipe. They also put airbags on it. And my friends from Rotiform, Jason and JJ, did the wheels. These are one-off Rotiform wheels, disc in the front, pretty cool. They're actually forged one piece. And I'll show you the interior on this as well. These are fixed buckets, so they really don't move other than forward and back. It is a good, comfortable position. The air works great in it. I keep this in my main garage over here. Right now it's housed with the RWB and the Lotus, the Spree Turbo, but I always keep this in there because I drive it so much. Another one of my favorite cars that from the 80s and 90s collection. This car I picked up, like I said, at Amelia Island. It's an absolute animal. And when I mean an animal, it is an animal. It's extremely hard to drive. The clutch, straight cut gears, it's got a crash box. So once you get out of first gear using the clutch, you just kind of jam it into gear, and it goes pretty smoothly. When you're downshifting, you want to rev match and get it back into the appropriate gear. So it's got a set of Hoosiers on it. That's what they were running when I bought it. Out on the street, it takes a little while to get some heat up in them. So I typically let the car warm up, get up to operating temperature, boost it. I think it redlines at 8,500. And by 6,000 or 7,000 with the boost, you're really ready to get off of it. But when you are on boost full through the gears, it just flies. 600 horsepower. And I'll show you the interior on this as well. Pretty cool. Fixed seats, obviously. But this is a full-blown Group B rally car. They only made 20. This is an Evo. They were supposed to make 500, but the Group B got canceled because of some accidents and some deaths, and both of them were caused by the RS200. So they stopped production. I think they made a total of somewhere around 200. I think it was a little bit less than that, but only 20 of the Evos. It's got the diff adjustments in there. That's what the red lever's for. And then obviously the 5-speed transmission. So these are all clamshells, front and rear. They lift up both ways. Pretty cool. I've probably put 25 miles on this so far, and it has 375, 80 miles on it. So pretty cool car. I like it. Extremely light, extremely powerful. It's just a freaking beast. The sounds it makes, the clutches, the noises, the backfiring, the shooting of the flames out the back. It's just a super, super cool car. So we're excited to show you these white with red cars. I wanted to group them all together. They're all fairly within, I guess, 6 years of each other. 1985. 1992 and 1991. These would be on the showroom if you went in the early 90s at its respective dealer, whether it's the Lamborghini or the Ferrari. So we're gonna do a little bit of videos on these, but for this time I just wanted to show you kind of our white with red cars that I have so far, and both of these new ones are new additions. So stay tuned, follow us on YouTube, please subscribe. I respond to every comment. We appreciate all the positive feedback. And join us again for another viewing of some of my collection. Thanks.